far as Kevin and beyond, with any update in terms of their progressing, where they are right now as far as with each of their injuries?
Nothing to add to what I said yesterday. They are progressing, but they won't play tonight.
Here's with DeAndre, he said, it was like it's gonna be something beyond soreness for him not to be playing. When you look at what happened, did you think it would lead to him being out this long?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to make a statement about what I thought he would, that would be could run with that. It's just one of those things that happens, you get kicked or kneed in a tough spot and it turns into something over time, so the reports that I've gotten is he's progressing. He's just not there yet.
Curious with, the game last night, the obviously Sacramento went on that run and I know sometimes you'll hold the timeouts out to late in the game because you use them there. Mm-hmm. What's been your thought with that lately with the newer guys on the team?
I mean, I'll use them sometimes early, I'll use them late, sometimes I'll save them. Sometimes I think you got to let the guys figure it out when they're not young guys. There are times where you could help the new guys out some, but it's just a feel. Sometimes it's what the game presents. Sometimes it just is what it is. You have the challenge part of it. That's another aspect of your timeouts, even though the challenge doesn't affect the timeouts as much as you would think. But yeah, that's typically how I look at it.
What did you see in the first half of last night?
I mean, the first half and some of the fourth quarter, being able to just do what the game presents. They were letting us play in the pocket, and Jock and Biz were able to get the ball to the second side, and Jock was able to score. I didn't think we played in that enough in the second half. I thought the ball got a bit sticky. We turned it over, and we fouled a lot in the second half, and that slowed us down a little bit. So there's a part of the process of, you can't keep blaming it on having new guys on the floor. We had a formula that was working last night in the first half, and we just kind of drifted away from it in the third quarter.
I was like watching it back and
yeah, I think any offense is not going to do as well when you have to play against a set defense. It's typically when teams will change the defense from man to switching zone, whatever it is. We've been really good when we get stops and we're in hit-ahead pass. We don't have to call plays and guys get to their spots and we just play out of that. So it's something that, we have to figure out, and, I don't want to have to keep spending money to make a point.
Offensively, it seems like he's a little more confident.
Yeah, I just told him I was going to give him a fair shake just to see what he could do, and he's, offensively, he's finding his spots. He understands spacing. He understands, if he has a matchup, he can post up. He had the 1-and-1 last night. He missed the free throw, but it was a great opportunity to post him up. He's just out there playing. It's tough when you play 3 or 4 minutes and then you sit and you don't know if you're going to go back in the second half, that kind of thing. So I've just tried to give him not just a fair shake. When you're missing as many points as we're missing, and you have a guy over there that can score, you want to try to take advantage of it to try to supplement what you're missing.
I'm just thinking of Terrence as the new guys, like obviously defensive concepts and terminology take some time.
Yeah.
It seems like they're working at it.
They are. I mean, figuring out when to switch and when not to switch is something that can be tough. And then it's, when you're in a shift defense, the way we play it, sometimes you give up cuts behind you because you're shifting to take away ball penetration. So that part is a work in progress. But I think just based on the coaches who work with them, I think they're getting better at it.
You said the other day you are going to go to a more concise rotation. Mm-hmm. It seems like you're getting
like you was said, a bigger chance for TJ and Terrence
Mhm.
to get more run. Is it fair to say that that'll change, as you get closer to, so you want to give other guys bigger chances as well, so you don't have everybody playing cover to them?
Well, I think when you get Kevin and DA back, it'll pinch the guys who are playing now. Like TJ and Terrence won't get as long of a stretch, and even Landry as they're getting right now. But just looking at the way we want to play, and forecasting a little bit, when you get Kevin and DA back, the guys who are playing right now are probably going to be the guys who play in our rotation. I think Ish is a guy, though, that you can throw out there at times because he can make a shot and he gives you some versatility on defense.
Monty, how much is there? Let's just get Kevin and DA back. Things will be okay. We'll figure things out then.
I don't think that's. I mean, I can see how you could look at it that way, but I just don't think that's responsible. When you're trying to build continuity across the board, they're obviously two important guys to the way we play, and there was a unreal excitement when we had everybody on the floor for 3 games. But I think it's also important to get other guys up to speed. I don't think I would have played TJ the way I'm playing him now had Kevin not gone down. Even though you don't want guys to get hurt, we are learning some things about TJ and Terrence and getting Landry back.
And plus you're trying to win every game to position yourself for the playoffs at this point. Can't wait for people to come back.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.